Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Shivanandam. I am from E&I department, final year. My register number is 123006903. I am presenting myself for user selfie seminar. The topic I selected from the managerial economics course was micro and macroeconomics. Microeconomics completely depend upon the market, effect of price of goods, labor market and supply of goods, consumer behaviors. But direct oppositely, macroeconomics depends to the GDP, inflation, employment and unemployment, capacity of the economy. These are the main factors that affecting not considering the micro and macroeconomics. Microeconomics. Microeconomics based on the model of consumers or firms, which economistically called agents that make decisions about what to buy, sell or produce with the assumption that those decisions result in the perfect market clearings, demand equals supply and the other ideal conditions. For macroeconomics focus on the performance of economics, changes in economic output, inflation, interest and foreign exchange rates, and the balance of payments. Poverty reduction, social equity, and sustainable growth are the only possible with sound monetary and fiscal policies. So these are the basic difference and works of microeconomics and macroeconomics that contains. Difference between the micro and macroeconomics. Microeconomics is the study of economics at an individual group or company level. For example, small scale industries are the microeconomics dependent, and some big companies not like a big companies and government status are like macroeconomics. Microeconomics focus on issues that affect individual and companies, whereas the macroeconomics is study of national economy as a whole. Macroeconomy focus on the issues that affect nations and the world economy, and it made a huge role in the share markets and stocks. Microeconomics key points. Microeconomics studies the decision of individuals and firms to allocate resources of production, exchange and consumption. Microeconomics deal with the price and production in single markets and the interaction between different markets, but leaves the study of economic wide agreements to microeconomics. Microeconomics formulate various types of models based on logic and observed human behavior and the test of the model against all real world observations. So these are the main key points of microeconomics. Methods of microeconomics. Microeconomic study was historically has been performed according to general equilibrium theory developed by Leon Wallace in Element of Pure Economics 1874, and the partial equilibrium theory introduced by Alfred Marshall principles in 1890. The Marshallian and Wallacean methods fall under the large umbrella of neoclassical microeconomics. Neoclassical economics focuses on how consumers and producers make rational choices to maximize their economic well-being and subject to constraints of how much income and sources they have available. These are the methods. Basic concept of microeconomics. But first, microeconomics don't have any limitations, but macro have some limitations. The study of microeconomics involves several key points, including but not limited to incentives and behaviors, how people as individuals or in firms react to the situations which they are confronted. Utility theory. Utility theory is nothing but consumers will choose to purchase and consume a combination of goods that will maximize their happiness or utility, subjected to constraint how much income they have available to spend. Production theory. This is the study of production or process of converting inputs into outputs. Producers seek to choose combination of inputs and methods of combining them what will minimize cost of order to maximize their products. Price theory. Utility and production theory is interact to produce the theory of supply and demand, which determines the price in a competitive market. In a perfectly competitive market, it includes the price of demanded by consumers is the same supplied by producers. This results in economic equilibrium. Okay then. Macroeconomics, the other key points. Macroeconomics, the branch of economics that deals with the structure, performance, behavior, decision making of the whole and the aggregate economy. The two main areas of macroeconomics research are long-term economic growth and shorter-term business cycles. Macroeconomics is in modern form of obtained starting as John Maynard Keynes and the theories about market behavior and governmental policies in the 1930s. Several schools of thought they have developed since. In contrast of macroeconomics, microeconomics is more focused in the influence on and choices made by individual actors in the economy, peoples, companies, industries, maybe etc. Limitations of macroeconomics, and it have a huge amount of limitations. It is also important to understand the limitation of economic theory. Theories are often created in a vacuum and lack specific real-world details like taxation, regulation, and transaction costs. The real world is also decidedly complicated and includes matters of social preference and concerns that do not lend themselves to mathematical analysis. Even with the limits of economic theory, it is important and worthwhile to follow significant macroeconomics indicators like GDP, inflation, and unemployment. This is because the performance of companies and the extension of their stocks is significantly influenced by the economic conditions in which the companies operate. So these are the limitations of macroeconomics. Whether you see there is no limitations for microeconomics, these are the huge difference between them. And thank you.